Welcome back to Hatoful Boyfriend. It's been not super long. It's been 3
It's been an
months.
adequate amount of time.
Yeah, it's been a normal amount of time for us at this point.
Yeah.
And we're... Oh, yeah, it's still like that, I guess.
A staircase in the preparation room? I've never noticed one. I wonder where it could be.
If the Scarecrow went down there with the Doctor, it would need to be a pretty big opening. We'll have to go and look. 7 p.m. already. We only have 3 hours until we're overrun with bloodthirsty humans. We don't know for sure if there's an escape route in the basement, but it's our best bet. Maybe we should get every birdie from the Drim to come with us as soon as we find the stairs.
To me.
Mr. Leone.
I'll take care of the other students. Don't worry, I'm not a massive agent or nothing.
Massive agent.
Well then, thank you, Mr. One.
Aren't you going with him, sir?
I'm gonna come with you, Kawara. We never know what could happen.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. I'm your homeroom teacher, after all. You've done such a good job so far. I want to be there to help you if things get dangerous.
What about you, Sakia? You two go on ahead. I'll catch up with you. Right, okay. We're gonna get out of here together, okay? Too much has happened today for both Sakia and me. I don't know what's on his mind and he doesn't seem to be interested in telling me, but if he wants to be alone, that's for the best. Exit to the two of us then, Mr. Nanaki. If something bad happens, one of us can come back to warn you and the others, Mr. Leone.
Sid. Commence Operation Breakout it is, then.
Not so fast!
I don't think there even are windows in this room. I think that's impressive.
Yeah. He went through the paper doors.
But that wouldn't make the glass sound.
Not with that attitude. Angel? What does he want now? We don't have time for messing around. Textoris Melenioda Funes. You travel now to the Abyss of Despair, do you not? The Abyss of Despair? I sense demon spores far greater in power than even those released by the Tree of Blight. I cannot allow you to face the Dark Sorcerer Wallenstein alone. The Wallenstein guy is the Doctor, right? Okay, we're coming for you, Wallenstein! Wait, Angel, we need to be careful. Wait!
He certainly is lively. Let's go.
I think this is the first time I've been in here. It's kind of bland.
Yeah. Not a very friendly room, but not distasteful either.
This place is flooded with demon spores. Any good bird would normally avoid it. Can you think of anything, sir? Like a hidden door or...
I don't come here very much, so... Do you feel a draft?
A draft?
There are no windows in here. It must be coming from the basement.
Huh! Be silent, my crimson breast! We must hold it back, or the eulogy of doom will! Kid of Erebus, guide me to the abyss! Wait, calm down, Angel. You can't...
So it was behind the mirror all along.
He's a lot more clever than he acts, isn't he? Even if he does spout nonsense whenever he opens his beak. Let us proceed, Textoris Meliota Funis. The Master of the Abyss waits us below. A long, dark staircase winds downwards behind the mirror. How far does it go? The basement itself should be pretty big. This is sort of like the entrance into a subway tunnel. Let's go. Holy shit!
Very impressive.
This is a lot fancier than I expected. I never knew this huge place was underneath the school. This facility has been used for research to kill humans since the school was founded. Hiyoko, none of us ever knew. We lived our carefree lives with all this going on beneath our feet.
I don't see any birdie. I wonder if it's closed now.
Yeah, it's clean and orderly, but I don't get the feeling that it's still in use. There was a fire somewhere down here 5 years ago, and since then the whole facility's been shut up.
I suppose they froze whatever project they were working on.
Hey, Angel, which way do you think we should go to find the doctor? That would be... my crimson breast murmurs! The Midnight Hunter approaches! Who's the Midnight Hunter? Is that the Scarecrow? Couldn't you have said so earlier?
Oh dear, if we don't get past him, we can't go on.
We cannot reach Wallenstein without first defeating his dark servant. This trial cannot be avoided. But all we've ever managed to do is run away from this thing. How can we...
We can't get anywhere just by running away. Do we have any sort of weapon?
A weapon? I do have the stun gun Mr. Leone lent me. Will that even work on a scarecrow?
Maybe not at normal output. But it looks like a living creature, so I doubt it'll be completely unaffected.
The Midnight Hunter is a hound bred from the Black Void. We must purify it with holy water.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
What? What did he even say?
There's a fire hose on the wall there. If we time it right...
Mr. Nanaki wobbles towards the wall and pulls out the hose. Of course!
Ready?
He points the hose at the scarecrow and opens the valve. Angel, sir, get back! I set the stun gun to maximum and hurl it at the scarecrow. It collapses with an unpleasant noise. Its electrified metal arm twitches for a moment, but then it is still. We did it!
Electricity is a powerful thing indeed.
The thunderous voice of doom! Judgment has come!
Yeah.
Goodbye, Mr. Scarecrow. Onwards! Disgraceful. What am I doing here? A labelle is not allowed hesitation. No. I have not even the right to claim that restriction anymore. Yuya. Foolish. No, not ish at all. I am a fool. I have been pampered my entire life, while in my shadow he crawled along under the weight of a crime which only he knew. I have been nothing but vain and selfish. What should I do, Yuya? Ku! Ku! It is Sakia! Sakia is here! Leave. No one wanted you to come here. Ku! Everyone is leaving! It is a grand daring escape! Ku! Ku! Sakia will find Ryoto of Oko-san! Away we go! Shut up! Don't talk to me! Ku? Sakia weeps? No, I do not! It's raining!
Inside.
Yeah. It's a terrible day for rain. Ku! Ku! Is Sakia in pain? This is bad! We must do something about it! Ku! 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 Oko-san used healing touch! Confound you! Must I repeat? Ku! Ku! Oko-san knows! Oko-san heard that Yuya has gone somewhere far, far away! We will never see him again! So, they told you. Ku! Do not worry! If we cannot meet him, we only need to chase after him! Do you have any idea what you're saying? Death is not a good place to chase someone to. No doubt the older breeds have no concept of death. Chase Yuya into the grave? What kind of fool would? Ku! Oko-san knows! The earth is a ball, so if we run far enough, we will find him! What foolishness! Speaking of mongrels makes my head hurt. Except I'm a mongrel, too. Poor mongrels who do not even notice their own error, that is. Ku! Ku! Oko-san is not a mongrel! Ku! Sakia and Yuya and Oko-san all have their own wonderful names. Names more important than any breed. Is this your argument? That isn't even... You are yourself. Never let anyone tie you down. I am... myself? Ku! Ku! It is time to go! Oko-san and friend are late! Ku! Kick reason to the curb! Time to blast out of this prison and find Yuya! Oko is always brimming with useless energy, as he was. Am I the same, perhaps? We will never see him again, no matter how far we run. But... if he were here now, what would he do?
I love how this game is still ridiculous, but also not ridiculous at the same time.
But if he were here now, what would he do? What would he want me to do? At any rate, moping around here won't get us anywhere. 2 more hours. Damn, time keeps slipping.
Into the future.
I will chase after him. I will never find him, but I will find myself. Let us go, Oko. There is nothing more for us here. Ku! Ku! Sakia is best when he acts cool. After Ryota, full speed ahead. Oko-san is definitely the one that's the most fun for me.
Yeah.
The demon spores are thick in the air. I smell the stench of the sorcerer. I feel a little nervous relying on Angel's bizarre intuition alone, but it's worked so far and we're in a hurry. Is he actually following the doctor by his scent? Or is that just an Angelism? There's something very advanced equipment in here. Oh, just thought it was you.
There's some very advanced equipment in here. And these documents look fairly new. Maybe this place is still in use?
There's a register of names left open on one desk. Maybe it's a student register? Look, your name's here too, Angel. The Dark Grimoire! I feel the tendrils of imminent tragedy.
They have notes on some of the students, too. Under Higure... He acts as a neurotransmitter when excited. He seems to produce intoxicating or hallucinogenic pheromones. Physical exertion acts as a stimulant? I can't believe that hanging out with Angel is literally hallucinatory.
Yeah.
Angel is the hallucinogenic drug. The pheromone causes others to temporarily lose control of themselves, but its usefulness is limited, not currently applicable to combat.
I shall not allow the sorcerer to make me his pawn. I am the Crimson Angel of Judecca, destined to wander this earth alone. I'm not sure what he's talking about, but he sounds and looks unexpectedly heroic.
like all the students who were invited here have some sort of physical idiosyncrasy. How did you enroll,
It's
Koara?
like you're so normal. How? I was invited, too. I don't know why.
Yours is just a bunch of numbers. I wonder if it's the explanation for something like Higore's.
Huh! No! The black miasma of an inevitable doom drops near! We are approaching the gate of the abyss. I feel its foul wind. Let's go. The doctor's waiting for us.
Could you wait a minute, Koara?
What is it, sir? We're almost done. We need to...
I want to ask you something first, Koara. You lied, did not you?
Huh? Lied? Me?
I don't know why you would lie about that. Or maybe you forgot. Even though it was just yesterday.
Yesterday? After school? Like I said to Sakya, I don't know anything about it. We have to ask the doctor.
I see. Let's go on then.
Mr. Nanaki follows Angel down towards the innermost room. I've been trying to find the truth about Hyoko's death since this morning. Why would I lie? Maybe Mr. Nanaki misunderstood something, but that seems too simple. In contrast to the rooms above, this area is dark and filthy. This must be where the fire was 5 years ago. I feel like I can smell the soot just by looking at the walls here. Nageki threw himself into the sea of fire here to end the experiments. I wonder what I would have done in his place. Would I have ended at all, like him, or...
You're late, Mr. Koara. I've grown tired of waiting.
Huh? The Dark Sorcerer, Wallenstein!
Sure.
It wasn't just Hyoko, you killed the headmaster as well. If it weren't for you, the boy who went outside wouldn't have been... Why are you doing this?
Must I repeat myself? I told you before I merely disassembled Miss Sasaka after the fact. I did not kill her.
Do you think that I care?
It would appear that you need some assistance. I told you before, but you should already have everything you need to answer your question. Who killed Tasaka Hyoko?
Do not listen to the Dark Sorcerer's words, Textoris Meliota Funis. He will lay a spell on you.
The peanut gallery could keep its thoughts to itself.
Huh? An iron grill drops behind me like an evil wizard's portcullis. I'm cut off.
Oh dear, we happen to be shut in.
No, the dark spell. What are you doing?
Nothing at all. I simply have no business with them. I was waiting for you, Mr. Koara. Now let us return to our conversation. Our conversation about the truth, you see.
You've done unbelievably cruel things, Doctor. You were involved in the medical center here, too. Nothing you can say to me will change my mind.
How pugnacious of you. But you're lacking in logic. What I may or may not have done has little to do with the truth of my words. I was employed at this facility from the beginning. No doubt you've already deduced that I was working on Operation Hatoful.
Operation Hatoful. The plan to wipe out humanity with the Charon virus.
Precisely. Oh, it does make me so happy when students read ahead and come prepared for the lecture. You are exemplary. The strain we isolated from the original host was extremely powerful. Quite possibly the deadliest in human history. However, strains of such lethality tend to be fragile themselves. Charon virus was no exception. It cannot last very long outside of a host's body. In order to deliver it to the enemy, we would have had to send live carriers into their society and allow it spread via airborne infection. This proved troublesome. Charon virus, in addition to being harmless to birds, is ill-equipped to establish itself in our bodies. Fujishiro Nageki, the original host, had a rare genetic condition which resulted in a slightly compromised immune system. In his body alone was Charon able to safely reside. Alas, he refused to cooperate.
You forced him to kill human prisoners. If it weren't for your experiments, he never would have had killed himself.
Indeed. It had not occurred to us that the tests of the strain's effects would harm his mental health.
Wow, okay.
We expected that he would be glad of the chance to avenge himself on humanity, but sadly it was not so, and we lost our sample. The project was put on indefinite hold with his death. But thankfully, we did not lose his corpse entirely. I preserved his remains and have kept them to this day. I have been waiting for a new carrier to arrive. It sounds like this was a very labor-intensive project. Wasn't there a better way? Quite right. I digress a little, but there was a reason for our methods. It did not take me long to come up with a better plan. We need only compromise a subject's immune system, creating a compatibility like Fujishiro Nageki's.
Compromise the immune system, they die.
Indeed, even if the subject were able to become a carrier for the Charon virus, if they died from some other infection, it would all be for naught. Which is why I was very careful with who I choose. I worked with the subject over time, slowly weakening his immune system. I suppose I should count myself lucky that I achieved my goal in only a year. You are an exemplary student, Mr. Kawara. I give you full marks.
Full marks? My head hurts. Almost as if some strange creature is wriggling about deep inside my brain.
Are you okay, Ryota?
Oh. Mr. Nanak. Wait, which one is it?
I don't know.
Is this Ryota? Or no, this is probably the other person still.
I don't know if this is Sakura or Sakia or Nageki.
I thought this was Hiyoko.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna say that. Okay, I'm gonna do that Hiyoko voice.
Yeah.
Mr. Nanaki said you were coming here, so I wanted to make sure you were all right.
Hyoko came to the infirmary to see me.
You've come this far. I'm sure you can answer this. What was it that you forgot?